Kicks out for...
Well, Carmelo, what?
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing.
So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And, Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
On the court for the Knicks, D in at point guard. Quincy Acy out there with Dalembert. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Celtics trail by 13. Outside Bradley. Dishes it to Green. Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Left side Bradley. No good. And New York will come the other way. They set the screen. There's the dish to Hardaway. D, he's covered by Rondo. And Anthony gets double teamed. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And the Celtics shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's D, shot is blocked, and they get it back. For New York, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And the first one drops.
At the line for the Knicks, Samuel Dalembert. 2 shots.
Dalembert, 2 free throws. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Rondo kicks to Bradley. Back to Rondo. Celtics passing it around. The runner, that's good. Rondo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's D. Rebound Boston. Olynyk got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
Can't connect from short range.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. 3rd spot, the Celtics.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear. We'll talk about Avery Bradley here. Let's take a look at some of his stats, how his season went last year. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Those aren't bad numbers, but they're not the kind that are going to earn a lot of extra minutes for him either.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, if he wants to play a bigger role, a larger role on the team, those numbers are going to have to be better than just decent.
So it's Boston now after New York gets the 3. 5 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And so here is New York. 17-point lead, their biggest. Out to Anthony. Anthony left side. From 12 feet out. And that's off the glass and in. Anthony's got 15.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Feeds to Green. Shoots the 3. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's D. It's rebounded by Rondo. Rondo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bradley. This is his first free throw of the game.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Zeller is checked in for Olynyk. Thornton comes in for Jared Sullinger. And Smart subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Smith checked in for New York. Mon Shumpert has come in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Fades back. No good off the back of the rim. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Thornton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Thornton's got 6.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything, but moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
New York with the ball. Here's D. No good again that time.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Celtics trail by 12. Poked away. And here we go. Jumps up, trips down the breakaway slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
So it's Boston now, following the score by New York. Green dishes to Zeller. Nifty move, and that's 2 points on the layup. Zeller's got his first bucket of the night.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
To the middle, here's Anthony. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Smart kicks to Green. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart passes to Zeller. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Here's D. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Coming up.
And now we present our State Farm assist of the game.
It's go time.
Celtics trail by 14. Wallace is out there with Thornton. Then there's Phil Pressey. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Olynyk in at center. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Olynyk. Rebound by Anthony.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
D, he's checked in for Jose Calderon. D, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for D. He's got 8 points. He's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Both free throws good from D.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now here's Rondo. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. It's stolen. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. Blocked. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. D, Wallace covering. Shumpert against Pressey. Shot clock at 5. Low block shot on the way. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Shumpert. And that's now 21 points for Carmelo Anthony. Celtics trail by 18. To the paint, it's stolen by Iman Shumpert. There's the pass to Hardaway. And the Knicks good for 2. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Here's Rondo. The Knicks making the shot. 6 to shoot. Boston again missing.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Here's D, and the shot is good.
Another bucket, adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
Pressey against Hardaway. Thornton dishes to Pressey. Trying to get back on track. He takes it up and lays it in. The Knicks leading by 20. D, he's covered by Rondo, and he gets it to go. 14 points for D.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now here's Rondo. He feeds it to Thornton. Wallace with a screen for Thornton. Shoots off the screen. AC with the rebound. AC's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Celtics have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Thornton with a screen for Rondo. Thornton up on top. Back to Rondo. Clock at 6. Almost, but it rolls out. For New York, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the 4th. A perfect 6 for 6. D, Pressey defending, and another. Once again, shot good from D.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Now, here's Thornton. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
Well, they can chalk this win up, but things are far from settled between these two teams. They'll see each other 3 more times before the season is over.
And they say familiarity breeds contempt. As they get to know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
Depth always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for D. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
Here's Olynyk. The Knicks pull it in.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Out of bounds, Boston.
Too many turnovers.
Young is subbed in for substitutions. 9 seconds left in the 4th. Here's D, and the baseline jumper no good. So no problem.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm